Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So thank you for the likes, thank you for the views, thank you for the follows if you do. If you haven't followed, please follow me on Bilibili. So let's continue with chapter 303 of Boku no Hero, My Hero Academia. So where we last left off with the Todoroki family, with Hawks and Best Genius outside. Excuse me, sorry for this, but we're kinda eavesdropping. Like, would you mind if we join in the family journey? Stay out of my way. Best Genius and Hawks? I got released yesterday, so I was just wandering around collecting information where I can. On behalf of my son, I apologize. Oh, no. It's not why I'm here. I didn't even cross my mind. Please, ma'am, you don't have to apologize for me at all. We've only come to acquire information on Darby. Though our eavesdropping was like illegal denims. What is even illegal denims? Maybe they look very off-putting. I don't know. Understanding the origins of his resentment is an invaluable clue to our investigation. Now we wish to get the rest of the story from the man himself, how he survived and how he would turn into Darby. I used to watch videos of you all the time back then. I didn't think my childhood obsession would end up in this state. What a shock. This hadn't come up in the conversation since it was all about Toya-kun. But is Shoto-kun burn marks? Endeavor's son's wrongdoing? So close. That was me. Who had every right to resent me. He called me his mother again. I see. Meanwhile, I wouldn't face people myself. I gave up on the left then. Shoto-kun, you're super cool. Endeavor-san, it's a hellscape out there, right? The location of Shigaraki, Darby, Himiko Toga, Spinners, Skeptic, 132 members of the Liberation Front, and 7 of the near high-end Nomus are all unknown. All this Shigaraki and the Nomus have liberated 6 prisons besides Tartarus. It is not yet known if all of the escapees are. Several pivotal members of the Hero Public Commission have perished, been severely injured or otherwise rendered unable to enact their duties properly. The heroes, seeing the situation, ain't getting any better, and they are submitting their resignations and left and right. With villains on the rise and no fate left in the heroes, ordinary citizens are arming themselves, taking matters into their own hands, creating situations where they're more dangerous, brought through recklessness. As this is the government's requesting for relief and help the heroes from the other countries. But the commission at a standstill. The process of sending in heroes is a mess. That pretty much sums it up, and that's what happened in the just last 2 days. It's just as your wife says, you have no other path to venture down other than to fight. But you've got us! This responsibility isn't just on the number 1. I hope you won't keep this matter for only the family to deal with. Why? What? Even if Darby says the Todoroki family is true, it's not the same now. Someone who wants to do right, I want to support them. Consider this a team made up of the top 3 heroes starting today. I've already put my life on the line for Hawks. The road to hell might be as well a runway to me now. Well, then, with us and your family on board, you think you can walk with that bit of weight off your shoulders? Of course! Just until you stop Toya and me, right? Right then, the first step is explaining yourselves to everyone. You can't dodge Darby's accusations now that they're out there. I briefly thought over your potential response, and that's mentioned, but there's one odd factor. What exactly is one for all? was from earlier. Figured there will be a crowd like this with that sound still. We heard that during the fight with Shigaraki, Endeavor had muttered something about one for all. Hey, Kuro. My cats. Sorry, guys. Could it have some retaliation to the supervillain All for One? Let's hurry inside. One for all, we need to know what that could be. Sorry for using the privacy frequency. There's a possibility that Shigaraki will be after me. Deku? Deku, you... Why am I awake and you're still asleep? Keep it down. You should spend no time moping after he woke up. He finally getting someone else apologize to you. And I don't like her quirk tongue like wraps around your body. Eee, what? She has to taste that, man. What? I had imagined the worst when I saw that injury of his. Looks like he's only gotten louder than before instead. Class press. Tokoyami and Kaminari said they can be discharged now. Is he doing alright? From what I heard, I'm anxious. Hi. The great explosion murder god dynamite. You're unharmed. Does this look like unharmed to you? I wanted to speak with Midoriya-kun, but All Might requested to be alone with him. Oh my. I feel it. Within young Midoriya, within One for All. Right now, you're having a chat with the previous holders, aren't you? And that ends the chapter for today. So the next chapter, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So join me next time on The Real Roju. Goodbye, guys.